Okay, guys, carrying on from the past to the future. We're at 2008 now. There's 2, 4, 6, 9 2008s I got. 2 are relatively okay and will be going in the selling pot. But we have the 7, which are all showing what we saw yesterday with the 2006 and 2007, that there's been a change. They've made a change from the old style to the new. I would assume that's because they've worked out that the strike is wrong. It's nothing to do with fakes yet again, because it's the same old stuff. So I'm going to work in reverse. I need a bit of light first. Get the right way up, because that's the way we start, with £2 being thin edged. These are all near planchets. Some of them are planchets, but it's dipped. The coin's dipped, as we know. But what happens now is they do actually, it's very small. You have to try and work out how far in that shadow. And you wouldn't believe that shadow is really quite thin, but on the magnification it's quite hard. As I said yesterday, this now, whatever these are, rivets or whatever, they've gone to they've increased the size. So just keep in your memory from what we've seen. It's a pity they didn't do it with these as well. Now we're going fat in the edge. Nice BR, lovely crisp BR there, look at that. Designer's initials. Now this is the sign that it's going to be a planchet, and it definitely would be if it was up there. Screws are okay. And what you now got to keep an eye on is all these ends, because I can tell you that that one is wrong. That one there. And if you look at that, that's the reason why. That's I'm going to assume extra metal, what would have been the normal strike, but as it isn't, that's pushed out a lot of metal. Probably the same with that one as well. But other than that, everything seems to be in good stead. I mean, look at this. Just look at that. There's not even a hint of a bead. That looks like a double edge. So what you're seeing here. So you would, and there you are. There's your double-ish starting there. This is what I call the corkscrew effect. You'll see it more on the silver coins, the 5s and 10s. It's just an illusion. It's where the light's shining on it. But sometimes it really is. It really is a corkscrew. And what happens is it's like there's a bottom of that ridge comes up and over, and it looks like that's what it's doing here. That line, and it comes across to here. Terrible ridge, not there. So that's terrible, isn't it? They've increased the size, and now look, there's that one and that one been hit. That one's been destroyed. That one's wonky. There we go. Look, look. This one's poor. That one's naff. So anyway, go on to this. Let's get the one around. Take a bit of light off because it's shining so bright on that. I can't even determine a rivet or nipple on that. That you can. So I can now put up that. That's debatable as to whether that looks to me like a blob of metal. Oh look, you can see now that. See, now you can see that without having to lift a coin. The 4 scrolls, pretty good. And now you would have to lift it like that, and there you can see all the 4 scrolls. Not bad, not bad at all. And the other thing you're going to notice when we do it is the inscription along the edge, on the reeded edge. But all of this, the rest of this seems that's been hit with something I don't know. But the rest of it is all okay. See, it's an illusion. That there looks dark, doesn't it? As if it's like a shadow, and sort of technically it is. But this part of the coin here has dipped. So you've got something to help you there. Here, you haven't. All you've got is lines. Those lines, and those lines create a shadow because there's nothing next to it, like this side. And again, it creates a false illusion as there's a double edge. There's not. It's just where this is sort of stopped and it's risen. Again, poor beading. It's terrible, really, isn't it? Since 1997, 2008, 11 years later, and you've still got the same problems. This here that you can see is the beading where it hasn't gone over. It should be actually come back this way. It should have come back. And to keep a track of that, you would really need to know the pattern quite off pat. You know, you should be able to look at that and know. So Queen's Head. Oh, this is the other thing. Yesterday we saw a couple of coins with this shiny, and it is just light reflecting off the edge of the risen nose and forehead. It's not a double. Yeah, it's quite a bit. Not, although this is the good thing about this coin is the IRB. It's a lot clearer. Although that piece in the middle is not right because it looks more like an 8 than a B, but it's much clearer as a whole thing. So the eyes there and the hairs there. You could go around the edge. I mean, considering that's what it's supposed to be, all the way around this inner coin. That's what it's supposed to be. The edge is not too bad. It's pretty consistent, this one. It's going a bit thin here, but hard really to tell. We've seen a couple of coins like that. Let's have a look round by Elizabeth, because that's normally a sign. So it does look as if it's wider. Going thin again. You've got a sign of double edge there. But I say it goes wider. Let's come back to this. And it's going thin. So half the coin is roughly thin. I think this is going wide now. Yeah, it's going wide again, but it's not very distinguished. But that's about it. And there's that double edge, which is where the reading has risen. Right. Quite bold, dead centre, which is quite good. Poor G, but this looks very dirty, this coin. Don't know what's going on there. It's a chunk. It's a chunk out of the coin. Yeah, just dirty. Now, I don't know whether that's an illusion, but it looks like that writing has started to drift off of dead centre. It's coming down. I don't know whether that is an illusion. No, it is. It's definitely coming down. We're going to have to wait and see. That E looks a bit iffy as well. I think it may be just my eyes, but it certainly does look like it's come down off. I don't know what's happened there. Why that's shining bright. Where's my little doodahs? I would suggest that's reading, but hard to tell. Let's see if I can do it with the edge of this. No, it's not going to be thin enough. Need something like a wooden toothpick. I've got lots of metal things, but nothing that isn't going to score. So, what have I got? There's nothing. I've got nothing on this desk. Oh, I wonder if I've got any of those. Yes, here we go. Let's try this. Yeah. That's dirt, isn't it? It's moved. Yeah, there it goes. It's dirt. What sort of dirt? I really don't know. Not to make it glow. Yeah, look, it's moving around. But it's stuck in that groove. Anyway, so that's I'm assuming piece of metal. Giants, and where's the cross? Now. Oh yeah, it's just come round. I was just about to say now. Let's get that light off of there a little bit. Yeah, the reed it's fallen into the reed. Which caused that to be misshapen. Actually, if that was still diagonal, that would have been really good cross. So yeah, but this is what you're going to see. A lot of with these 2008s. If I remember rightly, the vast majority of them are like this. So £2 again at the top. A bit too bright now. That's a bit better. A thin edge again at the top. Staying pretty thin. It's even gone even thinner, hasn't it? Oh yeah. Cool, yeah, definitely. Even if I put the light up. Let's go back to there. You can see it's widening. This, what you see here, as I've said before, I believe is also dirt. I'm just going to try and move it. I think I did it yesterday on one of the coins. I was getting on this side. Oh, this is a pain. This is, I'd say, really when you need a toothpick and not to have thumbnails all over the place. There you go. Gone. Always used to baffle me with coins why that happens. Dirt comes up as a very light brown. So we're going round on the edge still. 2008. Drumsticks are still the same, quite bold rivets in the middle, smaller ones on the outside. BR. Now that's either a chunk, it's been hit. Let's see if I can put that light back up a bit. Just try and magnify that so that it's correct. No, it's just where we was mucking about with the light. But it's not good, but it is a. And there you go. You see it again. See that around there? That's the other side of these beads. Now, what I would normally do is I'd be writing all this down because you need to know where we should be looking to see if it's a strike error. So let's finish this off. I think that's actually edge wear rather than an edge knock, because it's showing that golden. That's the reading. You can see the lines. This coin's been poorly struck. Pardon me. Those beads, look, they don't, they're just not right, are they? And that one even looks like it's missing one. I don't think it is. It's just a pour. You know, it's nothing like that, is it? I don't know. It's terrible, really. You know, for modern coins to be like this. So, did you see that there? Watch that. Where's my thingy? Come on. Watch that. There, see the nipple coming into view? And yet that one, I think we're going to have to turn the light down. There, it's just there. I can see it now. Just underneath that arrow. It's just about visible. But I've got to turn that. There. You can muck about with that, bringing it in and out of. Now you see this. This is much wider than the other coin we just seen, because it still looks like he's trying to planch it. Well, all that's done is falling into the dip. Let's have a look at these cogs and rivets and wheels and deals. Yeah, you can see it there again. You can see actually that is a chunk of metal being shifted from a hit. Again, the scrolls are now coming into view without having to mess about. But if we do that, look at that. That's a beautiful. So all this about if you can't see it, if it's not clear, it's a fake that you see on here. It's not. It's nothing to do with that. It's just dirt and old age, dirt and age. But as we progress around 2008. I think it goes up to 2015, and I don't know why, but I haven't seen any coins above 2015. I'm pretty sure. So flip it over now to Queen's Head. See, it's just the way the light catches on the edge. Right, let's go around the edge. That's getting wide from that. That's edge knock, where the metal's been up and forced over. Elizabeth, let's have a look. I mean, it'd be nice to see one of these inner coins with 100%. Yeah, that's getting definitely wider now, isn't it? With a correct beading. Like I said, I'd like to know if you could, how you can insert a picture, because I would put a picture of the coin, a proof coin, so you can see the difference. But that's got quite wide. Some point that's going to go thin again. The old pearl earrings taking a battering. Where is it? Come on. It's there. Dear, oh dear. That IRB's a bit poor as well, isn't it? Let's put a bit of light on it. So that's the same as what it has been before. The B is annihilated by the bit in the middle. So you can only see one dark divot, if you like. Whether you would call that a fake, I don't know. That's pretty close though, with that beading. That's pretty close. Did we do the standing on? I think I don't know. I can't remember. Let's do it again. So first of all, we've got to get it into. No, I don't think so, because I just spotted that T and it's dodgy. So that's good dead centre. That is definitely a good dead centre strike. And the end's fallen into the reed on the upward stroke of the end. That T. Now we saw this yesterday with the 6 and 7s. It's the T and the N. That's not too bad, but where it's risen across the reed, it's well, that shine. It's not a blob of metal. It's just where that has risen, and the same there. See the U, and here with the L, it's just where dirt is in there, and where this is on a rivet, a reed here, they look nice and bright. And there's your N. Something that we saw yesterday. The majority of time It's that T and the N. So that's the same strike, and the T there as well has gone. So that's definitely a one for eBay. And what a beautiful little cross. Could do with a bit more length on the southern stroke, but that is a beautiful cross. So that's in for eBay. If I ever sell them, I don't think I will. I'm just doing this for none of my other ones sold. Actually, in fact, I won't. No one's interested. And eBay is just so poor because of what they've done. They've alienated all their people. Followers, if you like. I mean, I've been an eBay member since 1990, 1990 something, and that's just off upwards, slightly off upwards. But that's not too bad. So the is here, isn't it? Oh no, of the. No, it isn't. Where's that T then? There's the great big chunk. Look at that on the top being full stop. That's probably what's causing that ridge to look like a double ridge. See there? How it's all risen in a big lump. Yeah, it's not that T, it's the T of the. And that's okay. That T's a bit iffy, but not too bad. It's only when it's drastically out that I take it out for eBay. Now, where's the £2? And this is a planchet. Jeez knows with all that dirt. You can now see that the inner has risen up onto the gold. And that's a planchet. Yes, this as well is thinned. That should be much wider, more like more like this one. And the actual planchet on this one, I would assume, is where again the metal's taking the easiest route to escape, and it's there. And that eye is, oh no, it's not an eye, is it? But it looks like an eye. Look at that. That is quite on there. Yeah, this is a good planchet, this coin. And here's definitely there. So that's what you call a planchet, where the silver coin's ridden up onto the outer coin. So I mean, now why did that change? That, I know it's thin, but it's much fatter than that other one that we were just looking at. BR's okay. The R's dipped into the dip of the coin. Look at that though. Look at that beautiful planchet. See how far the beading's moved out. I didn't look at the. Oh, you can tell. Yes, the edge is the same. It's gone from thick to thin there. The screws pretty much okay, even with that dirt on the coin there. Nice big round rivets. Let's see. This is how they've changed it. But it now seems to be a pour, because these look fat now, whereas that looks thin. So they've definitely changed that as a point. Right. This. Got to try and. No, can't. Edge fat is no point. I wish I hadn't have touched that now. Try a bit of light off of it. Oh yeah, no, look, this is classic. That's a bit of metal. That there, it's a bit of metal. Wouldn't surprise me if it's the nipple. Like this, you can see it there. But when we move around the coin, you're going to see that, which is poor. That is poor. It's hard to see the nipples here, but you can see them. The cogs are out. It's funny, these ones always remain, except that one. They all are pretty consistent, these ones around here, but this one is not. Yes, you can see the four scrolls, and as we lift it up, it comes into view. And I don't think I think we've actually, out of all these coins up to 2008, I think we've seen one or two that is very debatable. The security feature. So now let's go to the Queen's head. There you go. IRB. It seems to be always that middle bit of the B that separates the two indents. It's been a lot. I've got to say, it has been a lot with these. And it's not just these coins, it's others as well. Nice and thick edge. Going to thin. Oh me, that's my tummy grumbling once. What I don't understand is if the other side is way out for a planchet, why aren't these, the beading on these? I suppose it's because they've risen this side and not dipped. The eye and the hair are good. I do believe that that is probably true what they said when this all initially blew up is that the poor quality of the hair and the eye, because I have seen them where they look pretty dull to look at, very dull and sort of very flat. But as we know, edge knock can make it look different. Yep. So that would be a seller. Swivel it round to £2. Oh, this looks like a much nicer and clean coin. Come out of that dirt. So the rivets on the drumsticks in the middle are bigger. The edge is pretty consistent. That looks like a chunk on the inner edge. Or I suppose where it could be, where that edge knock there on that line has pushed it all out of sync as such. But that's definitely either because of a dip or something. I look, this coin, you can actually see the distinguishing bit between the two. Pretty good. This coin is pretty good, got to say. It's gone across the top of the S there. And I can't remember what it was like at the beginning, but we're going to see. Yeah, so it's thick at the top this time. Again, this is unreal, really, when you think about how many 7 coins are going to be like this. Exactly the same. See how much difference that one is to the one we saw before. It's more straight lined than round lined, and it makes that. You see what you can see there reflecting? That's what it looks like. If you take that reflecting away, but it's not a planchet until such time as these go up onto that, what you can see there. So these have got to shift up just a little bit more. And I don't know that this is going to do it. Just started. I wouldn't sell this as a planchet, but it's just started there. Oh, I don't know what that is either. Probably dirt. Yeah, it must be dirt because it's quite stubborn. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a knock. But it is, see, it is rising. It's trying very hard. So back to the £2. And see, that. Oh, my eyes are watering now. It's the truth. Yeah, that's dipped. And I'm looking at the edge, aren't I? Yeah. I would assume that's just a poor strike. That, which is part to do with this. That's a poor strike. So it's thinned, but it's unnatural because it does go wide, and as you can see, that goes thinner. It's because the flipping coin's in good condition. So that's that. Not much to shout about. Everything's the same. Oh, it's the beading that's come across. It's the beading that's come across on this one. You can see half and half of the beading. And there's the other bit on a flat piece. You can see it's really coming up. Yeah, clear nipple on the big piece there. Let's get that round. Oh, look at that. Now, isn't that great? I wonder if we'll be able to see the bit that joins the 8 of this. You can see the four scrolls. That one not so good. But I wonder if we'll... Yes, you can see it. You can see it where it's joining. Let's get my big fat hands out of the way. There. And there. So it joins at the bottom of each round bit. There's a bit that goes across to join that up to the 8. It's a sort of bit of a... You've got to get the 4 scrolls in your mind separate, and then look at the bottom to see where each one goes up. There's a line. There's the normal line where it curves, and then it curves from that one to this one, which is the next one. You can see from this how they've done it and why it's so hard to see, because your eyes are looking at that one, and then that's separate, but that one joins up with this one, so you've got like a continual thing. That's how it's done. That's how it's done, and you can begin to see that it's quite clear. That's a pretty good example, considering I haven't even done anything, not altered the light or anything. It goes away there though, look, disappears when you lift it up. But that is definitely it. That is definitely how it's done. Very good. Very good. It's not very clear, but it is very good. Yeah, I'd be well pleased with that. Like I say, the R of the BR is sunken. But I believe that line, this line, is supposed to be there. On all the coins, it's supposed to be there because it differentiates the beading to. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It might even be that should be further across a little bit. And I'm not going to say that's I don't know. I'm not going to say it is because there's so much edge knock. You'd have to look up onto there. But the screws are dirty. Let's see if I can just get that into focus a bit better. Well, it is a bit better, but I mean, it's still like dirty. The screws, but that the cogs and wheels all seem perfect, which is unusual. Did we do the Queen's head on this one? That's edge knock. You see where the metal's risen over. That's had a chunk taken out of it. There's a chunk taken out of it. See the IRB. That's quite a decent IRB, that, because you can see the 2 digits. Yeah, there. Oh, you've got to be so fine with these. There. The iron hair are okay. What about the pearl? Yeah, the pearl ring is okay. There. I really need a light that shines directly down on the coin, rather than my light is facing away. Just want to, oh no, the beading's gone on and off, so it's on and off. And did we do the cross? I don't know, can't remember. I should get this into a routine, really. Now, you see, with this S, hang on, we'll do it. We'll do it. That is dirt. That's not what the avarice was. Dead centre in the coin. And what was it I was looking at? It was yes, wasn't it? Yeah. You can see there that is, it's not dirt. There's actually metal across. Nothing really to make it be put on eBay. And across with a shortened south bar. Actually, not too bad though. Not too bad at all. Yeah. I just want to look at it again, because I don't know why I've put it on that pile. There must be a reason why I've put it on that pile. I can only think that it's because it's looking like a planchet. I'm saying that. Yeah, I think this was just to show you that is more like what it should be like. Yeah, it's near a planchet, but not. So actually, that's a cellar. I can use that. Right, £2. That's quite wide, and it has got the signs of a double edge because it's continuing until you get to here where it starts thinning. Yes, those centre pivots are definitely bigger. They've made that. They've changed that. Poor BR. Just turning it round to there because it's dipped into the R's dipped into the tip of the coin, and you can see here that it's quite thin edge with an outer edge risen. Where it goes, starts going thick now. Yes, that's why I've stuck these coins on. It's because it's for you to look at, rather than for me to put on eBay. Pardon me. Cogs. Yeah, the cogs are fairly okay. I think that's there. I'm going to put a bit more light on. No, they've all been. That is there, but this one and that one have been. They're oblivious. There's no hint that those are there. See, here's the rest. No, that one at the top isn't. But I think that is it. But actually, the wheels look quite good. You know, these look pretty consistent with from that to that. Right, again, center security feature. They look more oval than round. And I'm looking specifically at that one. Should be round, like these. Unless that's where it's trying to join. That looks more like a T in there, doesn't it? Actual fact, even that the inner circles don't look right, but I'm pretty sure it is. There's something not looking right about this. I suppose it could be dirt. These don't look round. They look more oval. For some reason, they do not look right. Because if you take your eyes off and come back now, I can quite clearly see the two, whereas I couldn't before. It must be where the eyes are adjusting. Oh, here's a better look at it. Yeah, but then see that one there goes right on the edge. I think that's what's happened. The curves, see, that one's okay, that one's okay, that one's okay, but this one touches. That's a poor strike. They are elongated. They're out of kilter. That one's elongated. That's the first time I've seen one of those. That really is the first time I've seen one of those. And the distance between there to there is much bigger, same as that one. And it's going closer as we go round. Yeah, there's something not right about that. So that would probably make this fake. The only way we're going to tell is by carrying on looking at what we should be looking at. Funny enough, I'm going to say that B looks quite good. That B is perfect. But her chin isn't. Yeah, the pearl earrings there. This is good. It's funny. You see how that line? It is just a line around her. It's always the same piece as well. But the iron hair is there. That bit on the chin's not good. But you can see where it's risen without even having magnification, just by looking at the coin. Is that going fat and wide and thin? Yeah, it starts going thin there, doesn't it? Yeah. So we're down to a bit more light, please. I think I know I'd have got to put this one in the centre. Look at that T. Let me try and get that. Yeah. That is to show you what it really should look like. That T goes straight across. You really can't differentiate on this one with the A as well. The legs at the bottom look roughly the same. Middle strike. Quite a hard strike there on that H. Yeah, and you can see on that R where it's hit the reed, and it's made it look longer, the leg longer, and it's not. That's quite good. It's quite good. I've put lots of dirt. Oh, look, that's pretty much a lot of dirt. Where's we doing? Yes. Huh, you little devil. Oh, I don't know what that is. It's not shifting. It's not shifting, so it must be pretty. This is hard plastic, but it's just not doing anything. No. I don't know whether that's what that is. That G must be must be dirt. Old Ian's taken a bash. That's why this is in this pile. And that's a beautiful cross. Now, is that going to be what I've talked with you about before? Just going to try and see if I can. No. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. The G, I really don't know what's going on there, but that's pretty good. So yeah, and that can go. Oh, it was the M, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm going to put that in the eBay pile, so I need to sort those out. Sorry, I'm just taking a swig of me water. Did I? Yes, I did. I'll set it back. Right, standing, all present and correct. The N has taken a hit, but it is there. The G's curve where it should be. On that T, this is why I've done this one. we've gone from bold here, and on this is where it starts going funny, the N, the T, the H, everything here is because it's risen. Yeah, it's risen. We've gone from dead centre it may be because it's only a thin strike here, but it's off centre there, no doubt about that. Really shallow, isn't it? Now we're going back to bold. And another perfect cross. And it's dipped. Do you see now? That's dipped. And that's risen. How you can get that, I do not know. Other than the coin's been in the press at an angle. Yeah, it's the Giants. It's dropped. That I would say is a fake. But it's hard to say that because you've got a perfect cross there. Let's have a look what the rest of the coin looks like. I want it under £2 at the top. Planchet. Hey, there you go. There's a planchet. That's what a planchet looks like. A true planchet. Pardon me. The screws are all in the right place. Drumsticks look. Oh, that one's been beaten, but no, it's still looking quite good. Edges going thin. Fat. Wide. 2008's looking okay. BR's good. Designer's initials. Screws are okay. Yeah. Right. What's it done for the been that I don't know about that one, but the one next to it here has been hit. Yeah, it's just there, isn't it, on the edge. But this one, no sign of it. The rest you can see. It's funny, isn't it? It's always this bottom corner. Yeah, so that's a planchet. Right, let's take that down. And that you can see is quite clear. God, but it does make your eyes go funny when you're looking at this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there should be bits from that to that. I believe it's there. It should look just continual. So where these are like that, it should go the same. It's not good enough to show it, but you can see the 4 scrolls, and you can definitely see the 2 inner circles. I wish these coins weren't so dirty. You'd have to polish them up. And I think that's what you're going to see there. That's where the join is between the two. Let me just see if I can get that. No, as soon as you start shining. That one looks like he's got it. So it's that one. This one's a bit dirty here. But otherwise, spot on. VR's okay there. Yeah, that's edge knock. All that there is edge knock. Okay, swing it over to the Queen's Head. IRB is not so clever. The B is shaped more like as if it's got a diagonal line through it. See, and it's those tiny things that they say that makes it seem like a fake. Can't quite make out what's going on with her earring there. But something's definitely there, but risen. I'm assuming that's going to be it. But it looks all okay. There's your beading. Same thing, same old. There you go, that's a true planchet. I should be putting that on eBay. It is hard to see because you've got that dirt, but that is the best point. Yeah, where you can see silver going to that should be gold, that edge there. So that's a seller. I won't put all these on. Up with the £2. And another planchet. Exactly the same. But do you see how consistent this is? Whereas before it wasn't, now it is. Oh, yeah, and it's always round about £2 where you start at the top. Oh, there's a nice big chunky rivet. BR's okay. So where did I say that it's risen up? I'm trying to make it a planchet there, isn't it? Yeah. So you start with there, there, there. And these inner bits don't. This is what makes this look like an illusion. And there you have a real piece of it. So my pile of eBay coins to sell is like this. All those. And if I count them up, we've got 10, 20, £34. And we're not even, well, we're probably over halfway because I've got the 1998s. They are sellers. I'll ruin my other trousers. Because I thought I was going to be doing some work today and haven't. Yeah, so yes, that's how I'm talking, keeping this running and taking you over. Sorry about that. So I hope you're beginning to see the changes that are coming, and hopefully for the better as we get to much younger coins. Thank you.